the Midnight OJ Podcast.
Back in the 80s, I believe they were at war, right? Italians and Puerto Ricans?
MidnightOJ.com.
This is that love story that nobody wrote about.
Go time. Oh, that's me. Excuse me.
God, please have mercy.
Straight out of Hoboken, located in Northeast America, where Mr. O preach. Even in my speech, you feel adrenaline. Kneel to the veteran, sort of like an eel when I'm stepping in electrifying. Call me the Jersey Giant, steady climbing, so defiant. Make him jet like the old Rex Ryan. Nowadays I'm making bills like I'm chilling out in Buffalo. Still son of niggas likes anything alleged. ONCE, only nigga creating everything. All around Olympian, give this one with every ring and every medal. Pulling strings like Geppetto, plus I rock so hard you would think it's heavy metal. Settle for nothing less than the best. Want the rep and respect. Other rappers getting gas like cats if they actually face a challenge.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Midnight OJ Podcast. We're joined today by none other than the one and only Henna boy, the lyrical terrorist, as I like to call him. New album out, The Mandela Effect. OneShotOnce. I'll let you plug your own website, man. Welcome.
Cool.
Now, how do I refer to you? Do we refer to you as Alonzo? Hey, Money, One Shot. How do we do this, man? How do we address you?
Well,
for the sake of addressing you.
For the sake of addressing me, for the most part, a lot of people actually do call me Once.
Once?
Yeah, a lot of people call me Once.
No doubt.
So yeah, you can call me Once. You can call me One Shot.
Not one hit wonder though, right?
No,
definitely not.
Please
Definitely
not.
not. I've been following this cat for some years. And definitely your music has evolved, and I think we've reached that next level with this latest effort and project. I see the hard work. It shows. Definitely the production value has raised to the next level.
Absolutely.
So talk to me a little bit about the influence. I noticed there's a certain political undertone to this. I mean, the name of the album is The Mandela Effect.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta love it. I mean, that's just off the tracks. What brought you to this point? What you felt needed to be said that.
Well, it all boils down to just like original hip hop. You know what I mean? It's like OG hip hop is just you're actually fucking talking about something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you got to touch on a few issues in between having all this fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like making music, like it's your job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially if you have some type of fan base, whether it be a couple of people in a room or a
couple clicks on YouTube, whatever it is.
You know what I mean? Like just like the video I came out with, Politically Incorrect.
Off the hook, man. Off the hook.
That's like as political as I would even allow myself to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thought it was a little edgy, but it actually worked out pretty good.
No, I definitely saw the. I don't know who did the video for you. If you did it on your own, but you're definitely an independent artist, right? We've established that you're unsigned right now. You're looking for that next
unsigned
for that next level. Now, let me ask you this, because I mean, growing up Hoboken, New Jersey in the '90s, you talk about OG rappers, how they used to go out and maybe hustle the tape, hustle the demo, make sure they were outside a studio or something, wait for somebody. That's changed, right? That's completely it's completely different now. It's all done online.
How old are you?
I am 26.
Okay.
Yeah, we live in a digital world now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's the other thing too, is like, I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1990, you know what I mean? And it's like I have a lot of old school in me, you know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of ways, I do things the old way, you know what I mean? And then my friend / manager has to keep reminding me, no, you can't do that anymore.
This is the way we roll now in the new age.
Yeah, you got to evolve. You know what I mean? Same thing with my music. You just have to evolve. That's it.
Nice. Very
What nationality are you?
I'm Puerto Rican and Italian.
That's a hell of a mix, man. That's a hell of a mix. But I mean, he's from Hoboken. You're from Hoboken, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're a natural. So I mean that's that comes with the territory, I guess, right?
Back in the 80s, I believe they were at war, right? Italians
Yeah,
and Puerto Ricans.
a lot of beef.
This is that love story that nobody wrote about.
Exactly.
This is how we came to be, man. This shit. out of all that war and carnage, you know, there had to be something, you know, a West Side Story-ish.
I like that.
And we end up with my main man, OneShotOnce, OneShotOnce.com. Check out the new album, The Mandela Effect. Let's go through the tracks a little bit, because I was listening to that shit.
All right.
And it was off the hook. I mean, I pressed play, and I immediately had to lower the volume on my bass to -2.
Oh, yeah.
And it was still thumping. I was like, wow, this is nice,
Yes.
man. The timing, the lyrics, I mean... like I said, it's a political undertone. We're in political turmoil as we like to make ourselves feel, and you know the media helps us get to this point.
It's about time though someone stepped up and
stopped talking about
good rap music. All that
the
rap
bling,
music out there now is
and
shit. You can't even fucking know what the fuck they're saying.
Which brings me to my next question: how do you feel about this mumble rap that's out now? Which I just heard about it like a couple of months ago, and then when I had actually hit play, it was something outrageous.
like you know what I really hate about it is that what's it called, me personally, like I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if some, you know, you just asked me, I really don't like it. I don't like it for, you know, the industry or the art, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't call that hip hop. You know, that's the only reason why I don't like it, because they're calling it hip hop. You know, but then, you know, I'm in a conflict. Like last night, I'm in Webster Hall and they're playing that stuff, and it's good. But at the end of the day, it's more the production than the rap that's really getting people moving.
Right.
You know, so
the beat, the rhythm,
exactly.
So it all comes together, and the lyrics and the vocals tend up to be secondary.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
around.
so you know, if you want to try to get to that level and say like they're using their voice as like another instrument, it's almost like that, because I can't understand a fucking
that's
word.
That's a good way to put it. No, that is definitely
right.
a good way to put it.
You know,
I didn't see it that way. That's for sure.
Now, did you grew up in Hoboken or Brooklyn?
I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Hoboken.
Okay.
The bio on the website.
Yeah, it says that you go to Hoboken to write your lyrics or something.
Nah,
like that.
I got to fix that a little bit. We kind of breezed through that because like my friend wanted me to just explain my backstory, and I guess he put it together a little too quick. So
okay.
Small little typo. We got to fix that. You know, it's all right.
Hey, I'm from New York, but I was born in Jersey City. You know, hey, that's just the way it goes.
Same difference.
Exactly.
Same difference.
My entire family's from Hoboken, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Who are one of your favorite rappers or your influences?
Your shit. It's a pretty long list.
Give me
If you had to name one or two.
Give me the Mount Rushmore of your
Mount Rushmore.
playlist.
So like a top 4.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
make it 5.
I'll start off with the first one, because this is actually what got me into hip hop. I would say Big L.
Wow.
Big L, very underrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about him outside this area too.
Really?
You know what I mean? It's surprising.
Okay.
Big L, of course, Eminem. You know what I mean? Nice. I remember my stepfather throwing out my CD when he heard me listening to it at 11 years old.
No way.
Wow.
Catching me in my room like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Like, yeah, it was fucked up.
That's awesome.
So we got Eminem. Definitely, as far as lyricism, besides Eminem, but I really didn't start getting into lyricism until Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Nice.
Yeah, when I first started running through that album, the first album, it escapes my name, my mind at the moment. I forget what it's called. Well, what's it called? You know what the first album. Anyway,
I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I mean, I just remember singles, man.
You ain't a killer. Beware. Like it was just like so dark. He was just this big motherfucker. He just sounded like a god on the mic. It was crazy.
No Biggie Smalls.
Well, yeah, I was gonna get into that.
Okay.
Definitely Biggie Smalls. What's it called? It's funny. I actually didn't get into Biggie Smalls more until like after the movie came out, when it kind of like
reconnected.
We grew up in that era, the Biggie Smalls and Wu-Tang Clan. So
well, that's another influence too. Wu-Tang definitely. Like I look for lyricism, but it's like I don't know. There's something about the gritty stuff that always gets me. You know what I mean? Like it makes you want to like punch a wall or something. Just like, oh my god, this is so crazy. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang definitely brings that to the table, and Eminem, but. Yeah, as far as Biggie, definitely fuck with Biggie, especially like I found a lot of his like old demos and stuff. Like I like to find stuff that people aren't like. It's just if you're a fan of somebody's music and then you find something from
you become a student of it.
You find something from like back in the day that people don't even know about. You're like, oh my god, it's awesome.
I found a young video of Kanye, him doing like a freestyle at a party, at a house party, and somebody just happened to catch it. I mean, he was a little kid. He looked like no older than like 12 years old.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have seen that.
It was fire. I'm like, wow, that kid. You see that, and that's kind of more or less what I like about you. That I see that potential, that ability to, hey, let's transcend, let's make some connections. This is definitely a step in the right direction. As far as mumble rap goes, I mean, that's a stop. As far as the genre goes, not the direction I hope the industry's going.
Yeah,
I get the appeal. And usually that's the way, same thing that happens to me. I hate a track or I hate a certain, and then I go to a club and it's blaring through the huge speakers and it's like, okay, I see why people get it.
Well, that brings us to the next question. Worst rapper.
Worst rapper.
That might be a little harder.
Yeah, that actually is.
That's so negative though, man. You're a Buddhist.
Vanilla Ice?
No, not Vanilla. I like Vanilla Ice.
He was a one-hit wonder. Come on, man.
It doesn't make him bad. You know,
Ice, baby.
You know what?
You know, they used to call me Vanilla Ice in grammar school. I hated that.
I would say, you know, now that it actually just popped into my mind, the worst rapper, I think, or the worst thing that just ever happened recently was Trinidad James. You remember he came out with that song, Gold All of My Watch.
Yeah.
That's another one-hit wonder right there. And the little backstory with that guy is that he was like, he had just started rapping. He was rapping for like a month or two, and then he made that song. He blew up, and he got hit with that 360 deal. He tried putting together an album. Album was terrible. But if there's one thing I can say, though, is this. Is that I believe he's a Southern rapper, right? And I remember it was like right towards the end of his career, he got into some shit because he was performing in like Brooklyn or something like that, and he came out with a pretty solid rant, and he just basically started preaching and saying like, why do all these New York rappers want to sound like us? You know what I mean? From the South. And I was like, holy shit. And, you know, of all people, like, he made a huge point, you know?
And it's true. I mean, you turn on any radio station in New York, and it's like, it sounds like Southern rappers. You know, that's the sound you get, more or less.
And that's what kills
or at
me,
least
too.
You did for a while until, you know.
And that's what kills me, too, because I love Southern rap, but I like... You know, the old school stuff. Like, just recently I was running through the 3-6 Mafia album, the original one.
Okay.
Dude, that shit is fucking innovative. When I'm listening to that, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, dude. You see where certain people, again, their influences from. When I heard the 3-6 Mafia album, I immediately thought of ASAP.
Okay.
Like,
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah. That shit was crazy because of like the beats and the grittiness and how fucking dark it was. You know, like it was crazy. And then Ludacris, of course. You know what I mean? You got, and then Outkast. It's like you have all these amazing Southern artists, you know, and it's like, what the fuck happened?
How did we end up here? It's a medley. I mean, you combine all of it, you throw it all in the pot, and, you know, when you come out of the other end is mumble stew.
You ever listen to, like, real old school, like LL Cool J or Run DMC?
I actually do find myself listening
that's what I grew up with. That's what started me. See,
me, it's, what it is for me is, like, I just like the feel of it. You know what I mean? As far as old school stuff goes, like, real old school stuff, definitely fuck with Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
His production and his lyrics were crazy at the time.
I feel fucking old now.
You are old.
LL, I didn't really get too into. You know what I mean? He always did have good production and shit, but to be honest, I don't know. I never really got into it. You know, Run DMC, of course. You know what I mean? During fucking it was like Christmas Eve, I'm blasting Hollis.
I have to play it at least once, and I request it. Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you did channel a little LL in that Ordinary track. I like that. That was
that
was one for the lovers, for the non-haters out there.
See, yeah, that's another thing too. Is like when it comes to shit like that, it's like not only am I trying to just show you like everything that I could do, everything that I could bring to the table, but but that's what it is too. You have all different types of listeners, all different types of fans, and also you're in all different types of moods. I know realistically, you know what I mean. You're not gonna listen to me 24/7, you know what I mean. But I know I could definitely get you in the mood to listen to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll be honest. I haven't been able to go past the first 5 tracks on the album.
Okay.
I like going back and just replaying those 5. I don't know what's after. I'm sure. I think the last one is the video, the same one as the video, right?
Oh, no.
No, that's something else?
See, that was something I did on purpose.
Okay.
I put out the track and the video mainly because it wasn't structurally sound with the rest of the tape. It just it didn't mesh with everything, but it still complements it. So I did that, creates the hype, but yeah, after 5, it's definitely some more heat on there. You know what I mean?
I look forward to it. Man. I look forward.
So what is 5 ordinary? Is that?
I think so. I'm not sure. No, I think it's or they know. My bad. Yes. They know that, which is I don't know who did the vocals for that lady who's singing. That's a lady, right? That's singing in the.
I'm not sure.
Intro?
I don't remember where that sample came from.
Well, shout out, man, because that is just straight bananas. Yeah. I think if you're gonna make a next video, if I could make a request, let that be the next video you make.
It's not a bad idea. What's funny too is that
it's deep, man. It's one of those, like you said.
Yeah,
it's how it makes you feel, Exactly. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. This talks to on a different tune, on a different tone. And
that track actually tells my story more. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a little bit more revealing on that one, and I'm also trying to send like little positive messages in between. You know what I mean? Just trying to let you know, it's like, everything is hard work. You got to struggle at some point.
So now, when did the album come out?
The album came out the 17th of this month. 17.
So it's available at stores or just via internet?
Yeah, just via internet.
Okay.
My website.
Nice.
See, that's another thing too, is I wanted to take a different twist on just everything. I'm trying to just be as original as possible. Like, I noticed that you have a lot of good artists out here, this, that, the third, but they're always putting it on SoundCloud or like DatPiff. These mixtape hosting sites.
Right.
I'm just like, I remember it was like a week before. I was just like, hey, I have my own website now. I'm like, why don't I just put it on mine? You know what I mean? Why don't I host it myself?
But now that's all copywritten, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I made sure to get all that done before I released this. Like, my old stuff, it's in the grave already. Like, you can't even find it. That's the other thing too, is I have other tapes out on these mixtape hosting sites, and they got taken down after a certain amount of time.
Wow.
But thank God, I still have all those, on my
backups.
Dropbox and stuff. But that's what kind of sucks about it. So I'm, that's why I like this new beginning, this new approach to just everything,
You have it on YouTube as well? Your album, or?
No, just the videos on YouTube. The album's just on my site. You know what I mean? I'm actually
it's free to download. OneShotOnce.com. Yes. Make sure you check it out. Show my man some love. You're probably going to get locked up for calling out Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton on it. That's why I refer to you as the lyrical terrorist. I mean, you just set it off on that, and God bless America, man, because you could just say some shit like that, and it's all good. But it definitely reflected a certain mood, I thought, for you being as from your generation versus ours, and the way we came up with the Clintons.
Yeah,
Reagan,
the Clintons. It definitely shows that there's definitely a struggle and anger there. There's definitely some animosity towards the current.
And you already have people saying that Trump is bringing back the Reagan era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see videos. They're similar.
It's getting crazy out here. Like, dude, those riots in Washington.
That's just
wild,
fucking
bro.
crazy.
That's just the Democrats starting some shit.
Yeah, it was like really unnecessary. I'm watching the news and I'm thinking I'm looking at Europe, and then I see them smashing up a McDonald's and a Starbucks. I'm like, oh, okay. It's terrible.
Just down the street from Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. I'm like, yo, you're in DC, like you act like you're not gonna get locked up. Dude, they were running around bear macing people. That shit is crazy.
No, the one video the cops showed, it looked like a hose.
Yeah, dude.
And it was spraying sideways straight into the crowd. Like, they rehearsed that. Like,
yeah,
there's some shit going on.
I remember one specific thing. It was just this guy had this long fucking stick, and he tried to like strike the cop. The cop saw that. He turned around and he was like, "Oh, hell no!" And he started spraying this dude, and he's hosing him down with mace. It's terrible.
But hey, these are the times we live in. We are lucky that it's not like Europe. That it's not
dude.
like Tehran, where it's 12:03 a.m. right now in Iran. Because it's midnight somewhere, right? Like you said, this album kind of brings it all together. You got a little bit of anger, you got a little bit of animosity, you got that love track in there, that ordinary joint. That next video should be, and I'm gonna put it out there, I'm gonna go out on the limb. They know, because that track is off the hook. One of my favorites right now.
Nice.
And I will play it. I will play it 24/7 because that's just how I roll. So make sure you give my man some clicks. He's hosting today's episode. We're gonna keep this musically inclined. Take a little break right now. We'll be back.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, my nigga. You don't even understand. Yo, hold on, give me a second.
Bobby, please, can you help me out, please? I need a rock.
Bitch, you know I don't sell that shit. That's so weak. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, Bobby, please. I'll suck your dick.
Bitch, you missing 18 teeth. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, so I was telling this bitch, I told her, I was like, yo, you participate in No Shave November, it's gonna turn to No Dick December real quick. You feel me?
Yo,
shit.
this motherfucker, man.
Oh, well, what do we have here? One Shot in Frank's. Back in town, I see. Okay. I haven't seen you guys in, what? A year? Anyway, get on the fucking ground. Yo, this is some bullshit. Get on the fucking ground, asshole.
Come on, man.
Yo, this is $1,600 Louis Vuittons, motherfucker. I'm scuffing my shit.
Just get the fuck down, man.
It's clean. Listen here, asshole. If I see you slinging in my fucking neighborhood, I'm gonna crack your fucking skull. You got anything for me? You know what? Yeah. I got you.
Look at this man's shit, man.
It's a nice little stack you got there. Yeah, it's nice, right? Yeah, I got something real nice for you. Buy yourself a new suit. Whoa! What am I, a fucking asshole? You're a fucking asshole, you understand me? If I catch you slinging that shit in my fucking street again, in my fucking town, I'm gonna stick this fucking nightstick so far up your fucking ass, you're never gonna see the light of day! I'm over here sweating in the booth right now. I got you. Surrounded by dead presidents, feeling like a mortician. The more I'm wishing for money, the more commission. The more these bitches is bitching, more these snitches is snitching. More detectives is wildin' and trying to get a description. I don't understand, cause I'm just another man trying to touch 100 grand and fuck up commas when I can. Walk up to a property and buy some fucking land. Roll up in a Bugatti and maybe even a Lamb. These niggas sitting down cause I know they can't stand it. Probably cause I'm partially Italian but mostly Spanish. Gracias and grazie. Got the DT snapping shots like paparazzi cause Papi be making guap. CC, I'm just a hustler, respected by all my customers. Expected to be the best in anything I'm fucking touching, bruh. Touching me, I guarantee I hit you with an uppercut. Leave a sucker slumped and I steal his girl and I touch her butt. I don't give a motherfucker unless I'm fucking on your mother. The name is Mr. Once, I'm flipping onions undercover. See me munching with my brothers. Everybody's eating, never suffering for supper. Every doggy has his day before that dog dies. I plan a party every day until my heart's fried. Smooth sailing on the leather, that's a car ride. You part-time, I came to save the game like a hard drive. So if you stepping in my lane, man, it's a long line. All the time I waited got me feeling like I'm hard-tied. I feel like Shine the way I stand behind these bars, yo. If Trump builds a wall, I'ma climb it like I know parkour. I'm hardcore from Hoboken, the rough and ruggedest. Downtown niggas getting snuffed like esophagus. I'm on some other shit, feeling reborn like I'm stuck inside my mother's clit. I'm sorry, mommy, I'm just trying to tell a story. When I ask them who's your daddy, they trying to sign me up for Maury. End the story.
Stay tuned for part 2 of this Midnight OJ podcast.